You're watching Samuel Goodwin on YouTube, and this is a Balisong. I'm testing a new microphone. So hopefully you can hear me. But in this way, you can clearly see what I'm doing without having to go back to my face so much. So we're trying that. Hopefully you like it. If you don't, let me know. So as you all know, this is a Balisong. This is a trainer. This is not a real blade. You can't actually cut yourself, which is super nice. So because it's a trainer, if you mess up in such a way that you would be touching the sharp side of the blade, then you're not cutting yourself. You can still hurt yourself a little bit just if you manage to pinch skin or something. I've given myself little blood blisters before, but it's usually pretty minor compared to actually cutting yourself open. But today we want to try a new trick. That I thought had like an interesting element to it. So let's see if we can get that to work. So the tutorial I'm following for today is from this guy Big Flips on YouTube. Super thorough tutorials. They're very nicely organized. I've had some that were not super clear and I needed to look somewhere else, but often it's the first place I go to learn basically any Balisong trick.
Hanging onto the safe handle, you're going to wrap it around the bite handle. Okay, so right about in line 1, 2, 3, middle finger, the knife rotates around. And the goal is you can rotate it.
Oh, hey, I think I got it. Right, so we go out like this, we go here, and we curl around. So that we can come out and go not that way.
And I'm going to extend my middle finger.
So we go out, curl, extend,
now from here, this is very similar to
extend,
the basic,
and then go
so
here.
that will be in the description. But all you're going to do is
ring finger here, and then go. So this trick is basically, so this is a trick called the twirl. And so this new trick is the Sinister's roll, but it's basically like a weird setup to eventually do that same like twirl motion with your fingers. This general idea of like flipping the thing because you're kind of rolling the handle between your fingers, kind of like that. But so we go, and you just make that look a lot more smooth than I did, and then you learned a trick. You all can't see because the camera's facing the opposite way, but it's like a really, really big train that just went by. When I first put this trick on my list of tricks that I wanted to try to learn, it seemed really out of my reach, which is why I added it to the list instead of just immediately trying to learn it. I thought, let's get to that at some point later. But actually, now that I've learned some things, now that I can do some stuff, the explanation totally made sense without having to try too hard, and I learned a new thing, so that's cool. We go like that, and like this, and like this, and like this. Okay, so it's not super smooth, and I'm going to work on that, as you should for all tricks that you learn. But yeah, the Sinister's roll. That's still like my favorite trick to do, is just the very first aerial they ever teach you. So that was fun. I learned a new trick. Continue working on the other ones that I already know. Try to smooth things out, make them look nice. And yeah, this thing's a lot of fun. So that's all for today. Hopefully you're enjoying your weekend. If you think of a trick that you think I should learn that I haven't already, definitely let me know in the comments. Either I'll learn it or I'll add it to my list to learn and I'll eventually get to it. Always cool to hear from you all. Otherwise, you know, go practice and drink some water. Take care of yourself this weekend. Go outside, get some sunlight on your face. And we'll see you next week. Bye.